Welcome back to the channel, Super Snails. All right, so I've been trying to do a video on the offering section for a while. I keep messing it up, but now that we're in offering week, we can go ahead and go into the altar section. For anyone who doesn't understand the altar section, here you're gonna have a book of the gods. These are basically, as soon as you get to 100% on these little flames right here, this actually says 6%. So once that goes over, either hits 100 or goes over 100, you will get a dissension, they will, the gods will come down and they'll give you stuff, or they'll give you options and stuff like that. For example, like the dragon orb will give you certain options that if you look up in the wiki, the Super Snail wiki, there'll be some really rare options there that you're going to want to, keep in mind. These four in the back are the ones that you start with. The more souls you present to the Earth's will be like, hey dude, you're doing a really good job. I'm gonna go ahead and give you 5 more of these bricks to put them in the front, and you're good to go. These ones in the back are the most special ones. Those are the only ones that can hold 48 hours. I don't know if there's anything higher than 48 hours, but they're the ones that can hold all kinds of souls, from organs, from Mahakalas, Dragon Balls. I don't know what else you can put in there, but anything, I'm sure, soul, it'll be in the back. Now the front ones are only limited to like about 8 hours or something like that. So, I can go ahead and take this out, and you can just put like any one of these right here. But if I had like a Mahakal or something like that, it would be up here, and it would be like, you cannot put them on those tiles right there. Some of these you won't see right now, but for example, like you see this blue where it says offered for the first time. But let's see if I can just go ahead and take all these out. So we have a blue one here, and this will actually be worth a lot more. It's like 80% more. On your event, on the offering event, that's when you actually want to spend your blue ones, the ones that are like at a buff, and then the ones that are like shitty like these, that's the ones that you just burn afterwards, and just get them out of the way. And then if you click up here, you can go ahead and speed them up. It'll tell you how much time you have, like overall. So whenever you get a speed up and it looks like a little soul with a little bit of juice in it, that's how you know that's where that bank is going. It's going into here. Now this is to speed up the entire everything that's on those tiles, or you can just do one at a time, and it's usually the one that's currently being offered, which right now this one's the one that's being offered. The reason I have this orb here also is because I can finally get my T5 dragon form. So I'll be actually trying to do that right now, so I can show it to you guys. I have to be wearing the dragon form, and I have to be coming in here in dragon form. There's going to be a sword here. You pull it out when you reach your pentagon, hits 10k. It'll even tell you that your stats, basically your effect stats, all have to be 10k, and then you can pull it out, and then Excalibur comes out. This is probably one of the coolest dances. I mean, there's no other dance in the game, but this is amazing. The animation on this character, just like if it was a hot girl, it would be like probably like way over sexualized, but because it's like this like Gundam style fat kind of dude doing it, you can see how hot it is, dude. It's really something. They put a lot of like look at these they put a lot into this. Anyway, so right here, if you click here, this is your party hat. This will let you know that you're in the event. If it's not up there, it's because it's not in the event. It's because you're either in the wish event or in the lottery event. So we go to the dragon form. We are not equipped. We are not equipped because we are currently in Britland. Britland is almost done. If we go into the snail section or sale section, everything's done. Even the Kraken. The Kraken, you have to beat the Kraken at over, I think you have to be over 8,400 sailors. If you are at 7k, you're not going to get it. You have to make sure that you've beaten everything, and that your soldiers are 83. So at 8317 soldiers is how I beat it, and I still got left over like 120 something. So it's very close. It's extremely close. If you're not at that number, you're not gonna beat the Kraken. The way you beat the Kraken tentacles are, you're gonna see an altar, like a little thing, that little button that you can click, and when you open up the fog of war around certain areas, for example, like if this is the button, and then you have a tentacle here and a tentacle here, you kill both of these tentacles, and then you press the button, and then they'll never come back. That's how that works. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it, because I am going to show, hopefully I'm going to be able to show and display the power of the dragon form, because right now, currently, I cannot beat Joan of Arc as I am right now. So I'm at 41,000 power. So hopefully I can beat her. If I cannot, then it's going to be my dragon form that's going to put me over. Okay, so I am dying at round 10, and I am not hitting her as hard either. So I have her weakness, but I'm just not strong enough. So everything's done here. There's really nothing left for me to do. And if we come here to the T5 Dragon Gene section, so what we need to do here is summon a Divine Dragon and wish for a dragon, wish for dragon power. But you also need to actually, you need to wear it. Yeah, you have to be wearing it. So I am gonna I can just click on the orb if I wanted to. That's one way to fast forward it. So I'm just gonna literally fast forward this one thing. It's a good thing I am in the offering week, because it doesn't go to waste. My offering doesn't go to waste. Oh, you know what? I also forgot. Now that I saw that, something that's worth 48 hours now is, let's say, at 43, like the dragon orb was. Okay, fine. But you still get the 48-hour value. So if you're doing an event and you need hours to get the I think it's the crystal boom or something like that, when you get that, you'll get the full value, even though you only actually cooked it for 43 hours. Now what you want to do is you want to always start your, before the event begins, you want to start putting your highest end orbs or relics, not relics, sorry, organs, or even Mahakalas. Anything that's 48 hours or higher, you want to put it in there like a few days beforehand. Like if you only have 3, then 6 days before the start of it, you go ahead and you put in 3 of those in there. And then they'll just cook. So that when the event starts, basically you've taken 6 days off of the waiting period that you would from the event. So now I should be able to come in here. It's going to notice that we have power, and then I want dragon power. And now I'm gonna get that the final requirement needed to become T5 form. Fortunately, I can't share. I can't share, but because I don't have anything connected to this blue stacks, so unfortunately I lose like 1 or 2 tickets or whatever the thing is. But you know, so be it. So I have 2 hours left of speed ups. I can actually use some of them here. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to hook up, let's say, my snail stats. It's going to be 3 hours, but there's going to be some speed ups. Some relics say dragon speed ups, let's say 45 minutes. So those 45 minutes will apply to your dragon training. Pretty good. So we are going to come here and hope to God that we can actually get out of here. I'll just use the speed ups right now and hope for the best, because we are very close. We are like maybe 2 or 3 hits left, so hopefully we can do the 2 or 3 hits that are required. Let's see if we can get this guy out of the way. Boom. Okay, we beat him in 7 rounds. That's fine. Let me check my snail right quick. So I'm still at 41, but hopefully I can take it. No! View. Huh. I almost took myself out of there. Alright. So hopefully we can defeat her, and boom. Alright. Sweet Jesus. Holy crap. It's finally done. We are officially out of Britland. It took, holy crap. I don't know. YouTube is saying that I've been stuck in Britland for like about 2 weeks. So hopefully, I mean, it felt like a lot longer. It literally felt like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know what the heck is going on, but we're out. We're finally done. We needed that dragon form to get us over the hump. So, okay. Now we can actually leave Britland. And funny enough, I'm not strong enough to like, I'm at higher percentages here than I am in Merca. I actually went back to Merca and only got 1% stronger. I was only able to claim 1 guy, but that's fine. So we're gonna go into Kemetic. We're gonna confirm it. We're gonna leave. It should say, okay, for some reason it didn't confirm it. I said confirm. Okay, I'm not gonna start yet, because what I want to do now is actually I want to make sure that I'm in my exploration gear loadout, and that I also take off the Britland equipment, because I no longer need Britland. I'm going to Kemetic, so I can just technically put in something else. So we're gonna go ahead and choose this right here, because this is in dragon form fire damage, but maybe we can find, yeah, so in dragon form we can go ahead and take this guy, and it's gonna help us get more cells, which is really good. It says cells in general, so it doesn't like say mutant cells or these or tech cells or mecha cells or whatever. It's giving you a like whatever that is. So I think I recently got a an Eye of Horus on this account because of course why not? My main account, no Eye of Horuses, but in this one all day every day. This is the way it is. Because I'm gonna be rocking Dragon Form. I need to do this and I need to do that, but I'm gonna have to pick what to take out of here, and honestly, there's nothing I want to take out of here. So I need to upgrade this as soon as possible, so that I can have this stay in red and collect cells, because it's basically giving me cells a higher percentage of cell drop. So I really need to get the 300,000 so I can open this guy up. I'm close. I'm so close. Actually, I'm so close, and I have enough tabs that I feel like if I do this, I would be able to get 250,000. 250,000 would actually do it. So we got to do what we got to do around here, people. You know, messing around is not what we do. Trying to get stronger, faster, as soon as possible is what we want to do. So now, actually, I can feel a lot better in doing this. I can actually feel very good in upgrade. Oh, but I don't have the gold because I just spent so much gold. But that's okay, because 120 gold, we can find it right here. We can actually take apart one of these guys right here and just go to this guy and dismantle something. So it's not everything in this game is manageable. So let's say this right here. Are we going back to Korea anytime soon? No. We dismantle it for 100 white tabs. Yeah, of course. We do what we need to do to become stronger, and you're only going back one step. So at some point you're gonna have enough black black tabs to get that back, and you're also gonna have enough you're eventually going to recuperate the loss of the white tabs at some point to become stronger. So never feel like, oh, I lost 100 now. Hey, I lost 100, but I'm also gaining a dragon dagger that's went from 8% to 12%. 12% cells. So those 12% cells are just going to increase. It's just going to always be better. And from starting from now versus if we had to wait for the 120,000, now we're however many days apart. However many days apart, I can't see. I have to stand back. However many days apart that was, that's what would have to happen. So okay, so I went ahead and got my best loadout. This is like my exploration loadout. When I get a Kemet weapon, I'm actually gonna swap this guy out and hope to God that I get some dragon orbs or some, not Eye of Horuses, so that I can take that claw and make it red, and then eventually get another Eye of Horus to put those two together, or maybe even put these two together. Either way, that's what's gonna happen. My exploration gear is what I focus on first. So I'm going to go in, and Kemet will look like that. That was Britland, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.